to bring a review on the new Saber Tactical Pro Universal Bench Monopod. I've been waiting on this. I've seen a couple prototypes on YouTube, and I saw it and I asked Saber Tactical, when is this thing going to come out? And it came out last week. I actually bought it directly from the Saber Tactical website. Prior to that, I was using this, and this has served very well. There's been several shooting championships have been won with this Saber Tactical monopod, bench monopod. This is the new version, and this is so much better than this in several ways. That's really what I want to show you today. So I'm going to set this aside, and let's just focus in on this one. The first thing I want to talk about is this thing is heavy. Looks like they're using 1/4" aluminum as the base. It's got these adjustable rubber feet that don't move at all. Okay, and it's just bigger. The gears are bigger, and it's very smooth. Okay, there are many ball bearings in this piece right here. Okay, that it glides on. Same thing on here. They got ball bearings in this that move your up and down motion. Okay, and on this one, it's universal. Okay, so if you shoot firearms, high-powered rifles, you can use this. I recommend using this because this, again, is the best bench monopod I've seen because of how heavy it's built. So there's no connection piece. You have a shoe right here. You can set your gun in. So let me just show you that real quick. So right here I've got a FX Impact M3 and 22 cal. Okay, now this gun, is set up for this right here, so it's got this piece on here. So I will take this piece off, but until then, I'll just set the gun right there, and it just rests in that. Okay, and again, the motion on this is very tight and very good. Okay, that's up and down. Okay, so you can move that crosshair exactly where you want it, and it just stays there. And again, it's not just for pellet guns. It's for any rifle. So again, it doesn't have to be for FX. It could be for any brand of air gun or any firearm. So let me show you some other things that I noticed on this one here. You can make small adjustments on this, right? So like this base here, when I notice there's two sets of holes here, so I can set it here, okay? Or you can remove these two screws right here and slide this over. So I'm assuming, depending on the gun you've got, if this being over to the right another inch or so is better for you, then you can simply pop those 4 screws out, slide this down, and put the screws back in. So you can adjust this mechanism over left or right about, I'd say, about an inch. Okay. This piece here, where the gun sits, is also adjustable. So if I turn this way, you'll notice there's actually 3 screws here, 2 screws connected. Okay, so you can take these 2 screws out, take this piece, and if you'll notice on the other side here, you got the same holes. Okay, so if I want the gun piece to be on this side, then I simply take these 2 screws out, I move it over, put the screws back in. I can also lower this piece down to these 2 holes versus the top 2 holes. So very universal how I can move this gun holder up and down or left and right. There's also tension screws. Now it says on the Saber Tactical website to use a 2.5 millimeter wrench to tighten or loosen the tension. Well, I first thought that was these holes. That's a 3 millimeter. There's no need to mess with these. Okay, the holes they're talking about are right here. So if I want this up and down to be less tension, I simply back these out a little bit. Or if I need more tension, I screw it in. And then the same thing on the sideways or the horizontal right here. If I want it to be tighter, then these 3 screws right here I want to tighten in, or I'm going to loose if I want it looser. So that's the gist of this. The only thing that I've noticed on this one that I would like to change, or that I would do different, is, let's get a picture here. So I'm a right-handed shooter, so my right hand is either going to be cocking the rifle or pulling the trigger. And I use my left hand to adjust, the aiming. So all the adjustments I do, because I'm right-handed, I use with my left hand. On this one, if I do that, they've got this wheel on this side and not on this side, or on both sides, like this one's got it on both sides. So what I would like to see is either add this wheel to where it's on this side, to where I'm left or right-handed, I could use it back here, or add the option to where you can purchase it left-handed or right-handed. But for me, it's kind of, I can use it with as a right-handed, but I've got to come over here across this to make it, or I flip this around. Okay, so I would have the mount here. Okay, now it's more comfortable here, where I got my left hand resting on the horizontal, and I have quick access to the vertical. So I'm gonna put this through the test. I'm probably gonna do a follow-up video on this after I've used this for a couple weeks out of the range. Show just exactly how easy it is to sight the rifle with this. But on the early first impression, this is so much better than this, and I've used it in the backyard a little bit. And again, I'm very, very impressed with this new Pro Monopod by Saber Tactical. Again, this is Mike from Backyard AirGuns. Appreciate you watching. Please like and subscribe. We'll follow up. Thanks, folks.